everyone. My name is Kate Gold. I am a painter, a poet and a creative guide. And I would love to invite you to come with me on a painting and writing transformational journey called Astraea, the Golden Age. I've taken the name Astraea from Greek mythology, and she was one of the last immortals to live among human beings during a time that the Greeks called the Golden Age. Eventually, Astraea became so disillusioned with the ways of men that she fled. She ascended to heaven and took a place in heaven as the constellation of Virgo, which I particularly like because I was born with the sun sign of Virgo. What do I mean by a golden age? I mean an age in which there was peace, stability, prosperity and harmony. When the earth gave everything in abundance, there was no need to struggle or strive. Everything was provided for the human beings. And the people who lived during this age lived to a very old age, but with still retaining a very youthful appearance. They did die eventually, but they died peacefully, and very often their spirits would remain on the earth as guardians. So I love this story in mythology, and the reason I'm using this for our creative journey, Astraea, is because I see that for women reaching a certain age, that they can move into a golden age for the last decades of their life with this peace and harmony, prosperity. And as a woman of a certain age, you are perhaps somebody who has ended a career or wishes to change a career. Perhaps you've had a family, children, who have grown up and left home. Perhaps you've recently been through a divorce or ended a relationship and find yourself newly single. Essentially, you're a woman who has come through some life-changing transitions to a place, perhaps, of many questions. And, as is often the case in times of transition, many fears, some confusion, some doubts. And amongst those questions you could be asking, well, what comes next? Do I know what I even want to happen next? Astraea, the Golden Age, is for someone who wishes to make a deep inquiry. A woman who has gathered the medicine bundle of where she has been and what she has learned, honouring the stories that she's experienced and that have led her to this point. Examining and acknowledging each strength, each skill and each gift that she brings to the world. Gathering all this together and preparing to leap through the portal into her golden age. A golden age where she could realize some dreams, maybe some dreams that she'd been holding for a very long time, and now is the time. Now is the time to bring them, manifest them into reality. Or maybe with a desire to do something completely new, completely different, for the sheer fun and excitement of doing something unfamiliar and new. And if any of this describes you, or if any of this calls to you, I invite you to come with me on this creative journey to discover your connection with Astraea, this immortal being who lived among us in the Golden Age, and become the sovereign leader of the independent state of your own heart and your own life. A powerful woman who acknowledges her past, stands firmly in the present, and is ready to move into the future. And the way of discovery is through intentional creativity. I am a trained intentional creativity teacher, and in my experience, intentional creativity is a powerful, transformative, creative process that enables us to come as we are, with our fears, our uncertainties, and our confusion. We come with our sacred inquiry in our hearts and explore it all, in this case through painting and intuitive journaling, bringing all our memories, thoughts, feelings and desires to the container of the canvas and to the page. Somewhere where we can discover our own answers, find meaning and understanding, and where we can honour the amazing stories of our experienced, wise and wonderful selves. To take part in this journey, you will need some materials. A canvas, a good size, is 60 by 75 centimetres, as this one is. A smaller one would work well, but not too small. You'll need a range of acrylic paints, as many as you have or can afford. Golden acrylics are the best for quality, but I have used the following brands with success, and they're easily available, certainly in the UK, which is where I am based, and that is the Daily Rowner System Free, Winsor & Newton Galeria range, and also Reeves. You'll need a number of brushes, some larger, harder brushes for some scrubby painting, some medium-sized brushes, and a few small brushes for some detailed work towards the end. A spray bottle. You may have one, but they're easily found in pound shops, garden centres, hardware shops. A palette. It doesn't have to be a proper artist's palette. It could be an old plate, especially those enamel ones. They work really well. Or even the plastic lid of a container. I've got plenty of those that I use. What else? Let's see, you'll need some kitchen towel and some rags for perhaps mopping up water for when you've sprayed your canvas, or generally mopping up drips. A notebook and a journal, and I really encourage you to treat yourself to one that you love and really look forward to using. If you think you might want to collage or paint in your journal, then you'll need thicker paper, as in an artist's sketchbook, something with cartridge paper or watercolour paper. So I think that's all I want to say in this invitation. I hope that there's something in this that calls to you, and I would really love it if you would join me on this journey, Astraea, the Golden Age. Let's adventure together.